All right, here it goes. I think. For those that don't know me, my name is Chris, Lucky Cat Visual, and I'm afraid. I've been afraid to get in front of the camera for so long, honestly. Like, I don't know why. There's just this thing that just stops me from pressing record and standing in front of the lens. No one's there. No one's watching me. It's just me and the camera. And yet I'm more afraid of doing this than anything. And I couldn't figure it out for the longest time, and it stopped me from doing this, from doing something I always wanted to do. And I guess recently I really tried to break it down. I was afraid maybe I wasn't good enough, that what I had to say wasn't worth recording, that it wasn't gonna look good enough, that no one would like it, that I wouldn't like it. I didn't know, like, whatever I had to say just wasn't going to be important enough to break through, to reach anyone, honestly. It didn't matter if it reached a bunch of people. It just felt like it wouldn't reach anyone. So what use was it screaming into the ether? But then I really came to realize that I felt so strongly about this that I guess I did have something to say, or something I wanted to say. And maybe this is the way I can figure it out. I've held things in for so long, and getting in front of the camera was so mentally taxing, but the desire was just always there. So something must be said, I guess. There must be something there. It's interesting because I've been working with cameras and doing photography and video content for years for other people. But for myself, I could just never get there. And I always envied so many creators, so many YouTubers, and like TikTokers, and just people on Instagram and wherever that would just set up a camera, record, and say what they wanted to say. And there was always different techniques and methods. They're like, yeah, script everything, I got an outline, vision plan, have a whole shot list. Everything is meticulously curated to say the message that they wanted to say. And I would try that. I would plan out my shots and try to make these things that are quote unquote cinematic, things to bring in an audience. But I would focus so much on those things that I wouldn't actually focus on the substance, on what it is that I even wanted to say with the video. And that's what had me stuck for so long. But I thought, why not today? Why not get in front of the camera, turn it on, grab my mic, and see what happens? And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm winging it entirely or something like that. I wrote down so much of these things that I had inside to try to figure out what it was. And I call back to one occasion actually that may have started this like snowballing effect. There was just a moment that I felt like I knew what I wanted to do. And it was years ago. It had to be like back in 2017, 2018, that I knew a camera that I wanted to get, the lenses that I wanted to get, the kind of content that I wanted to make. I was like set. And this one like travel video from this guy and his friends that went to Bali, like it just had me like hooked. It spoke to me, and it was nothing overly complex, but it was so well done, and I felt something about it. And I thought, yeah, I could do that. But I didn't have the tools yet. I didn't have the experience yet. But what I did need was encouragement. But that's not what I got. I let it be known openly that this is something that I'm interested in. This is something I want to do. And it wasn't received the way I thought it would be. Just so you know, it's always good to support your friends and support people around you. Sometimes it's all they need. But it was that thing that I really needed to hear. Somebody that said, yo, go do that thing that you want to do and figure it out, and we got you. But what I heard was, that's ridiculous. You're not ready for that. That thing that inspired you isn't even that good. I think it's that good. I still watch a playlist of videos that I had that inspired me from years ago to this day, just because I think they're that good. Yeah, but in that moment, it shook me, I guess. And I guess it was still shaking me today. And now I'm deciding I have to let that thing go, that doubt, that figurative and literal voice that told me you can't do it. I just want to create something, tell a story, document it. Wait 1 second. Had to grab this thing right here. I attempted to start journaling years ago, but last year it took a concerted effort to really get down and write down my experiences, write down my thoughts, write down things I needed to get done, things I wanted to do. This thing right here, it changed a lot of things for me. And I was documenting my life here. And it's cool because it's a written document. It's my own thoughts. It's what I'm feeling on the inside. But what I didn't have was this, the outside. And part of me has a dream that I would have all these journals one day, and ideally a whole mess of videos somewhere. And whether they've taken off somewhere, or even if one person watched it, but there was a log of my life experiences for hopefully one day maybe my children to stumble upon. They can get a sense, an even clearer picture of who I was, who I am in this moment, who I might become. But I only had this. But right now, I want this. I want you guys. I want whatever this becomes to be something. And I hope, it's not that I hope, I have to stop saying I hope. I will continue to do this because it's something I want. So that's what this is. This is what this video is. This is what this possible first introduction to me is for you. Yeah, I've had a few videos up before, and some of my travels and some of the experiences I've had, and they've meant the world to me, but there just wasn't enough of it. And I need to do more. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna probably just get started right now. So it's a Saturday when I'm recording this, and I like many people, and maybe more so than many of those people, love some coffee. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some coffee. And guess what? Coffee YouTube or whatever is not dead. We're gonna just keep it going because I like it. So join me. We're just gonna grab our things and just see where the day takes us. All right, let's go. Actually, hold on. Gotta put my shoes on and probably do a quick story time. See, it's funny. These shoes right here are one of the reasons why I kind of believe that anything that has to do with the camera, when it comes to me, will probably bring me something pretty cool. These shoes were a gift from one of my clients for just doing really good on a shoot. And I think it was just like another confirmation that anytime I pick up a camera, good things tend to happen. Like her, right there, that beautiful woman. That's my girlfriend. And again, because of a camera is why I met her. Someone shared my work on Instagram. She saw it, liked it, saw me, and liked me. And I also liked her. And you know where this goes. Specifically because of the people I encountered, the stuff I was doing when it came to photo and video, it just brought me the most special things in my life. All right, let's go. I'm excited for some coffee right now. It is literally something I drink daily. Yes, I've had to cut back a little bit, but I still have to do my daily ritual.
Ando varias noches sin dormir. Estoy pedo, no te voy a mentir. Le hablé a otra morrita al deducir que te perdí. Ya no hay más cosas que contigo quiero hablar. Con otra piel yo te voy a olvidar. De mi mente yo te voy a sacar.
I've been on like a Peso Pluma kick right now. It's like literally Peso Pluma, Bad Bunny, and Latin Mafia on rotation nonstop. It's good. Yeah. I was just like, I need to get some coffee. I want to work on some shit. That's really good.
So I wasn't expecting it to be that funny.
It's one of my favorite shows.
It was so funny. The only thing that felt like the ending.
That was a pretty good day. I actually spent most of the time editing this video at the coffee shop. But I did want to leave everybody with one more thing. I hope that this resonates with some of you guys. If it did, let me know. Let's all chat, introduce yourselves. We're all on a journey together. I just want this to be a community of people chasing after something, doing something creative, making something cool. It doesn't matter what it is, but doing something that you dream of doing. So I will see you guys on the next one.